We need to bombard the area before landing our troops. Disabling the flak cannons and artillery batteries around the airfield will minimize possible casualties among the paratroopers. If we play our hand right, we'll capture the staging area quickly and cleanly.
The successful and swift occupation of Greece has once again proved the effectiveness of my Blitzkrieg strategy. Now we can focus on the preparations for the Operation Barbarossa.
My Führer, I think we have to resolve the issue of British troops in the Mediterranean first. To do so, we have to occupy Crete.
No, Rommel. This operation is not of the utmost strategic importance.
The operation in Greece has already delayed our preparations for the invasion of Russia. Unfortunately, the May 1st date is no longer feasible. We have to postpone it for at least a month.
There is no need to rush, Halder.
We have to rush. There is a risk of not finishing the Russian campaign before the winter. That is worrying.
I have no doubt that we will crush the Soviets before the winter comes. Our Blitzkrieg will smite them and throw what is left of them over the Urals to die of cold.
Your plans are grand as always, Herr Hitler. Yet are they not a little too ambitious? Do not forget that we have to face a strong adversary.
You question the superiority of Reich soldiers' fighting spirit way too often, Halder. This is weird behavior from my Army Chief of Staff.
The only thing I do too often is look at things rationally.
My Führer, I insist that Crete is of vital importance to us. It is one of the most important strategic locations in the Mediterranean. Control over it will allow us to have an important base for future offensive operations on this front.
Listen up, Rommel. We'll lack the time for Operation Barbarossa as it is. We cannot waste our time and resources on some tiny islets.
Calm down, Halder. We will use our paratroopers to capture Crete. With their help, the island will be ours before you even notice.
Yes, indeed. Our paratroopers have been extremely effective in both Norway and France. It should work. Fine, Rommel. I approve of the operation against Crete.
Herr Hitler, are you not afraid of risking the loss of the whole war for the sake of some minor tactical benefits from capturing Crete?
Due to my fearless actions as Commander-in-Chief and my strategic genius, we have conquered the whole of Europe. Poland, Denmark, Norway, Belgium, France, England. And this is only the beginning. Our great army smites everything in its path. What is that tiny island to us? We will gulp it down at a moment's notice. I order you to begin the operation.
You should not take that personally, Franz. He is unjustifiably harsh at times. Now, Rommel, would you tell me how we are going to capture Crete?
According to Directive 28, the Air Force will lead the main attack on Crete. Nonetheless, the ground troops must be on high alert and join the operation the moment the airfields and ports are captured by the Wehrmacht. The first target of Operation Mercury is the airfield in Malmö. It's a job for the airborne forces. According to our intelligence, the British High Command expects a naval offensive here, so we stand a good chance to blindside them. At the same time, this part of the plan needs to be realized quickly, or the enemy will bring reinforcements and leave our troops unable to maneuver. Besides the landing operation, the Luftwaffe must deal with the British fleet guarding the approach to the island. After that, our ground forces will land and complete the island conquest.
Those Tommies stand no chance against my elite paratroopers. No army in the entire world has men to match their courage. As for the enemy ships, I'm sure our bombers will sink them in no time. On my honor, the enemy won't escape the clutches of the Luftwaffe alive.
It is my sincere hope that you're right, Reichsmarschall. First, the Air Force will do a bombing run to clear the way for the paratroopers. After that, our planes must support our fleet on their approach to the island. And remind your pilots not to bomb the airfield itself. We won't be landing any transports there if the strip is left potholed.
What's today's mission? Fly like the wind. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts. Affirmative. Why? Any action there? Good day to score some kills. Aces high. Order confirmed. Moving out. You're as good as dead. Fly like the wind. Fly like the wind. Adjusting the target quadrant. You're as good as dead. Good day to score some kills. They won't know what hit them. Aces high. They won't know what hit them. Affirmative. Why? Any action there? Engaging the target. Engaging.
Where to, Commander? Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Squash the earth. Correcting angle of approach.
We will rule the day. Panzers on a voyage. We travel at speed. Ace is high.
Ready for some havoc.
Fighter plane combat ready. Commencing flyby attack. Advancing to coordinates. Fighter plane combat ready. I am listening. Commencing flyby attack. Heard you loud and clear. They won't know what hit them. Fighter plane combat ready. I got you now. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts. I am listening. They won't know what hit them. Out here, no one is my match. Engaging the target.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Ready to make some craters. Dropping bombs. I have a bad feeling about this. Ready for some havoc. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Advancing in that direction.
Masters of the Sky. Good day to score some kills. They will not escape. Affirmative. Why? Any action there? What's today's mission? Any orders? This is where the fun begins! I have a good feeling about this.
We were born to make war. Infantry is the Army's core.
We travel at speed.
Fix bayonets!
Cargo plane, standing by for orders. We travel at speed.
Where to, Commander? Run or be removed. Correcting angle of approach. Here's your Christmas gift. Run or be removed. Ready for some havoc. Dropping the payload. Parting the clouds. Hopefully, no fighters today. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. You, on the ground, catch.
I am listening. On my way.
Fire from the sky. Anyone call for divine intervention? Fire from the sky. Fire from the sky. It's about to get loud down there.
Masters of the sky. Out here, no one is my match. You're as good as dead.
Ready for troop redeployment.
Attention, all hands. Concentrate your fire.
Ready for troop redeployment. We will have you there in no time.
It's us or them. We were born to make war. Reporting as ordered, sir. We deploy to our victory.
We travel at speed.
Attack!
Out here, no one is my match. Enemy is fleeing. Adjusting the target quadrant.
Ready for troop redeployment.
Our fatherland grows.
What did I tell you? My Eagles left those Brits no chance at all. The airfield is ours.
Good work. Time for phase 2 of the operation. For full control over Crete, we need to capture Heraklion, Rethymno, Khania, Sphakia, Matala, Ierapetra, and Scythia. Set up an air bridge so we can start sending additional forces to Crete, then focus on the destruction of the British Navy. It has been harassing our transports long enough. Besides, if those ships start firing on ground targets, our soldiers on Crete will be in big trouble.
General, the British are on the offensive. It's about to get hot on the battlefields.
We must hold the airfield at all costs, Erwin. I'm sure this attack is an act of desperation. You must hold the line.
We will save the world from chaos.
Out here, no one is my match. They won't know what hit them.
Ready to depart. Panzers on a voyage.
We make victory our routine.
Can you see anything?
No time to stop. We make victory our routine.
In Guderian we trust. We will have you there in no time.
outmaneuver this!
We will save the world from chaos.
Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight.
Fired, Will.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
I didn't want to join the army.
We will lead the way.
Make it worth my time.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Scorseni's squad, subterfuge specialists.
We travel at speed.
Let's get them.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
We travel at speed.
They won't know what hit them. Ace is high. You're as good as dead. Order confirmed. Moving out. Ready for strafing run. Ready for strafing run. Engaging. Enemy is fleeing.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Ace is high. I got you now. What's today's mission? Commencing flyby attack. Order confirmed. Moving out.
For Deutschland and its people, we deploy to our victory.
We will have you there in no time. Cargo plane, standing by for order.
General, my paratroopers are being regularly attacked by the locals. They are armed with sticks and stones more often than not, yet they come from nowhere and disappear into thin air. Still, they manage to inflict casualties on us every time. I demand you ensure the safety of my men. Shoot these peasants, scorch their hovels if you have to, but don't let those barbarians kill any more soldiers of the Reich.
Our Reichsmarshal is about to pop a vein. Regardless, Erwin, there must be no violence against the locals, so consider this my direct order. However, we do need to disarm them. Take several units and check the nearby villages for everything that could be used as a weapon. They need to understand their resistance is futile.
It shall be done. I wouldn't have fired upon unarmed civilians in any case, but if they attack us, we will retaliate. We must be merciful, not stupid.
Ready for some havoc. Scorch the earth! Advancing in that direction. All is quiet, but not for long. Dropping bombs. Direct hit confirmed. Gunners, keep an eye out.
No army can fight without infantry.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
We'll move quietly.
Squad, find your sits. Squad, find your sits. Squad, find your sits. Squad, find your sits.
All is quiet, but not for long.
Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight. We will have you there in no time. Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight.
You're as good as dead.
Cargo plane, standing by for orders.
What happened? Army happened!
We are heavy hitters! We are the guns of the Reich!
We travel at speed.
All right, boys, let's stow her.
We were born to make war. Always ready.
We travel at speed.
Attention, all hands. Concentrate your fire.
Submarine, standing by. Underway and running periscope depth. Underway and running periscope depth. Down here, it's easy to forget the war is happening.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready.
Aces high.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Dropping the payload. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Bombs away! Bombs away! Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Ready for some havoc. Run or be removed. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Bombs away! Bombs away! Run or be removed. You, on the ground, catch. Fire from the sky. All is quiet, but not for long. It's about to get loud down there. Anyone call for divine intervention? Gunners, keep an eye out. Ready to make some craters. Run or be removed. Bring the hammer down. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. We cast the biggest shadows. You, on the ground, catch. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. We cast the biggest shadows. Scorch the earth. Parting the clouds. Ready for some havoc. You, on the ground, catch. Ready to make some craters. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Starting bomb run, parting the clouds. Ready to make some craters. Dropping the payload. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Tactical bomber reporting. Dropping the payload. Advancing in that direction. All is quiet, but not for long. Dropping bombs. On our way. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. All is quiet, but not for long. Hammer down. I have a bad feeling about this. It's about to get loud down there. Anyone call for divine intervention? Bring the hammer down. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Dropping bombs. Gunners, keep an eye out. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Dropping bombs. Advancing in that direction. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Hammer down. I don't like how exposed we are. We cast the biggest shadows. We cast the biggest shadows. You, on the ground, catch. We cast the biggest shadows. Bombs away, bombs away. Anyone call for divine intervention? Where to, Commander? We'll be passing over that quadrant. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Hopefully, no fighters today. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
Out here, no one is my match. Aces high. Eyes peeled for enemy forces.
On our way. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Gunners, keep an eye out. We cast the biggest shadows, ready for some havoc. Hammer down. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Starting bomb run. Correcting angle of approach. Hopefully, no fighters today. Run or be removed. Dropping bombs. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Ready for some havoc. Here's your Christmas gift. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Tactical bomber reporting. Anyone call for divine intervention? It's about to get loud down there. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Hammer down. Gunners, keep an eye out. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Dropping the payload. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Bombs away, bombs away. Where to, Commander? Ready to make some craters. Dropping the payload. Gunners, keep an eye out. Fire from the sky. Bring the hammer down. Tactical bomber reporting. Anyone call for divine intervention? Advancing in that direction. Starting bomb run. Fire from the sky. Fire from the sky. Bring the hammer down. I don't like how exposed we are.
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. What's today's mission? Fighter plane combat ready. Order confirmed. Moving out. Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. Affirmative. Why? Any action there? Any orders? They won't know what hit them. Engines at top performance. Adjusting the target quadrant. Aces high. Fly like the wind. Nice and easy, at least until the combat starts. Nice and easy, at least until the combat starts. Aces high. I am listening. On my way. Fighter plane combat ready. Adjusting the target quadrant.
General, according to the aerial reconnaissance, there is a British carrier currently near Crete. I know some of our high-ranking officers don't believe in their effectiveness, but I recommend sinking it, quickly and decisively. This will deal a major blow to the British naval presence in the Mediterranean.
Thank you for the timely update, Admiral. Our Air Force will handle that.
Is there work for the commandos? Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Stop, aim, fire! No ammo, no battle. Keep moving, keep moving!
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. What's today's mission? You're as good as dead.
Fire from the sky.
It's too quiet. U-boat advancing. Time to take a bite out of them. They are as good as dead. U-boat reporting. Time to take a bite out of them! What course, Commander? Time for some unrestricted warfare!
Is there work for the commandos?
Any orders? Engaging the target!
Cargo plane, standing by for orders. Airlift ready.
Scorseni's squad, subterfuge specialists. Hostiles up ahead.
For Deutschland and its people.
It's not very comfortable here. We don't need roads. Ready to depart. Ready for troop redeployment.
outmaneuver this!
Ready to roll. We will outmaneuver them.
Always ready.
Airlift ready.
Good day to score some kills. Good day to score some kills. I am listening.
We employ superior combat tactics.
What happened? Army happened. We will do battle. Time to move on. It's us or them.
Cargo plane, standing by for orders. Ready for troop redeployment.
Artillery! Incoming!
Affirmative.
Reconnaissance company reporting. There, see it? The enemy.
We cast the biggest shadows.
We travel at speed.
Open fire!
What happened? Army happened. We are the last ones standing.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Fighter plane combat ready. Good day to score some kills. Heard you loud and clear.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Run or be removed. Hopefully, no fighters today. Bring the hammer down. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal.
Any orders? Locked on target. That's a kill. What's today's mission? Out here, no one is my match.
Is there work for the commandos?
Enemy spotted. Should I drop them? Fly like the wind.
Hammer down.
Cargo plane, standing by for orders. Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight.
Squad's on the move. All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Good day to score some kills. Engines at top performance.
For Deutschland and its people.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
Fighter plane combat ready.
We cast the biggest shadows. You, on the ground, catch.
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. What's today's mission? Aces high. Commencing flyby attack. Masters of the sky. You're as good as dead. They won't know what hit them.
Tactical bomber reporting.
Fly like the wind. Lucky you on the ground. It's freezing up here.
Ready to make some craters. Here's your Christmas gift. Ready to make some craters. Hammer down.
I am listening.
Hopefully, no fighters today. Tactical bomber reporting. Starting bomb run. Advancing in that direction. Dropping the payload. On our way.
Out here, no one is my match.
Fire from the sky. Bombs away, bombs away. Run or be removed. Starting bomb run. Run or be removed. Where to, Commander? Bring the hammer down. Hopefully, no fighters today. You, on the ground, catch. Ready to make some craters. Hammer down. Gunners, keep an eye out.
What's today's mission? Eyes peeled for enemy forces. This is where the fun begins.
Ready to make some craters. Dropping bombs. I have a bad feeling about this. All is quiet, but not for long. Here's your Christmas gift. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Fighter plane combat ready. Woo! Solid hit!
What happened? Army happened!
Dropping bombs. Look at them scatter.
For glory! We are the last ones standing.
Fly like the wind.
Airlift ready. Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight.
Keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
I am listening. You're as good as dead. They won't know what hit them. You're as good as dead. Targets are disengaging.
What is it? Engaging the enemy. Clean, I like it.
We will save the world from chaos.
Recon company standing by. We'll take the point.
Fighter plane combat ready.
Give us something to shell already!
Any orders? On my way. This is where the fun begins.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ready for strafing run.
Run or be removed.
Good day to score some kills. I have a good feeling about this.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Scorch the earth. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Anyone call for divine intervention? Dropping the payload. We'll be passing over that quadrant. All is quiet, but not for long. Ready to make some craters. It's about to get loud down there. Anyone call for divine intervention? On our way. Fire from the sky. I have a bad feeling about this. Gunners, keep an eye out. Gunners, keep an eye out. Correcting angle of approach. I don't like how exposed we are. On our way. Where to, Commander?
Good day to score some kills. Engines at top performance.
Hopefully, no fighters today. Dropping bombs. Gunners, keep an eye out. Anyone call for divine intervention? It's about to get loud down there. I don't like how exposed we are. Run or be removed. I have a bad feeling about this. Advancing in that direction. All is quiet, but not for long. It's about to get loud down there. Gunners, keep an eye out.
What's today's mission? Adjusting the target quadrant. They won't know what hit them. Nice and easy, at least until the combat starts. Adjusting the target quadrant. I am listening. Advancing to coordinates.
We cast the biggest shadows. Bring the hammer down. We'll be passing over that quadrant. It's about to get loud down there. Advancing in that direction.
Nice and easy, at least until the combat starts.
Hopefully, no fighters today. Scorch the earth.
Watch those British scoot. My dear General, those islanders will not soon forget the beating my gallant pilots have given them. I say this with my usual confidence and candor. This is a glorious victory.
One last blow left to deliver. Suppress the remaining resistance and complete the conquest of Crete. Erwin, commence the landing operation.
Good. It has been a while since we've seen the backs of the retreating British.
Reconnaissance Company reporting.
All is quiet, but not for long. Starting bomb run. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Scorch the Earth! Advancing in that direction. Starting bomb run. Gunners, keep an eye out. Dropping the payload. On our way.
Airlift ready. Fasten seatbelts and enjoy your flight.
Nice and easy.
Cargo plane, standing by for orders.
Standing by for orders. Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. We don't need roads.
Cargo plane, standing by for orders.
Everybody stop. I see the enemy.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Any orders? Engaging the target. I am listening. You're as good as dead. They won't know what hit them. They won't know what hit them. Any orders? They will not escape. Order confirmed. Moving out. I got you now.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
Good day to score some kills. Ready for strafing run. I got you now. They won't know what hit them. You're as good as dead. Aces high. What's today's mission? They will not escape. Ready for strafing run. Commencing flyby attack. Good day to score some kills. They will not escape.
Recon company standing by.
At your command. We will save the world from chaos. It's us or them. We are unstoppable.
Ready for some havoc. Bombs delivered for full effect.
Aces high. Good day to score some kills. They will not escape. Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. I am listening. Engaging the target. What's today's mission? You're as good as dead.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
For Deutschland and its people.
We're the elite. Never stood a chance. We're the elite. We're the elite.
Hopefully, no fighters today. You, on the ground, catch. Ready to make some craters. Hammer down. All is quiet, but not for long. Bring the hammer down. Ready to make some craters. You, on the ground, catch. We cast the biggest shadows. Target destroyed.
No ammo, no battle.
Pick up the pace. Always ready. We were born to make war.
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here.
Hammer down.
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. Any orders? Engines at top performance.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. We cast the biggest shadows. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Hammer down. Part in the clouds.
Ready for strafing run. You're as good as dead.
Ready for troop redeployment.
Moving out. All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Ready to make some craters. Ready to make some craters. Dropping bombs. I don't like how exposed we are. All is quiet, but not for long. Bombs away! Bombs away! Tactical bomber reporting. Hammer down. We cast the biggest shadows. Bring the hammer down. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Scorch the earth. Ready to make some craters. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Fire from the sky. Advancing in that direction.